What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only. But what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one. Got some news. It was a lot that happened this weekend with boxing, dog. It was a lot. All right, Tim Bradley then got inducted into the Hall of Fame, the International Hall of Fame, and that's what this video is about. Because Tank Davis seems to have a problem with that. All right, Tank Davis recently tweeted once Tim Bradley was inducted to the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Tim Bradley, by the way. Tank Davis said Tim Bradley was ASS, aka Donkey. You can see it from the front. She got more the team of donkeys. He said Tim Bradley was donkey. He said he was really donkey. Tank Davis feels like Tim Bradley is not a Hall of Famer. Now I have a very close friend of mine. He's actually like a brother of mine. He's a professional boxer himself. Okay. No, it's not David Benavidez. No, it's not Caleb Plant. It ain't though. But he'll watch this video and he knows who he is. I ain't gonna put a name out there. But we have talks. We have a lot of talks about boxing. And he was telling me that he don't feel like Tim Bradley is a Hall of Famer. Now, me personally, I feel like Tim Bradley is a Hall of Famer. I do. But before I get into Tim Bradley's resume, his great resume, by the way, all right, and I get it, Tim Bradley, he a good old boy. It's a lot of things that Tim Bradley says that I don't like. I mean a lot. It's probably more things that he says that I don't like than it is that I do. But I'm not gonna deny this man's resume. I mean, I didn't like how he threw his own homeboy, Terrence Crawford, under the bus when Terrence Crawford stated that Bob Arum was basically racially profiling him or being racist against him. And Tim Bradley came out and said, "Well, I say this right here. I was a good old boy, boss. I was a good old boy, Master Arum. I was a good old boss, a good old boy, Master Arum. And Bob Arum never did nothing to me. And I'm just gonna put it at that. Yes, sir, bossa." That's what he came out and said. I'm just being 100. But look. Besides all that, I can't deny the fact this man is a Hall of Famer, though, in my eyes. All right. But before I get on that, man, let's touch on what Tim Bradley had to say in his response to Tank Davis. All right.
Tim, did you see Gervonta Davis's comments of your career? I don't know if you saw.
Who? Comments?
Tank.
Check this out, dog.
Tank's comments.
Listen to me. I don't follow social media. I don't know how to work it. I don't follow social media. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care what Tank say because his opinion don't matter. I'm in the Hall of Fame, Tank. You know what I'm saying? But I will tell you this. All them dudes that you faced, all of them, I'll eat them all up. I'll eat every last one of them up. All them dudes you faced. Could you eat up all the guys that I faced, though? That's a different animal, bro. Come on. Different beast. The guys that I face at the end of the day. So, but, yeah, you're entitled to your opinion. It's all good. No harm, no foul, big dog.
Oh, look at that bobblehead right there. Look at it. Yo. So Tim Bradley responds to Tank Davis by saying, bro, all your opponents that you face, what's Tank Davis like? 27-0, 25 knockouts, or 28-0, 26 knockouts, something like that. He said, all the guys you face, I eat them. They can't do nothing with me. But can you eat all the guys I face? So let's talk about it, man. Because I personally, bro, I really feel like Tim Bradley's resume was so underrated. I remember even talking to Boxing Ego about this back when he used to do like Boxing Ego mail rumor thing, the Monday mail days. I remember I was like, man, bro, dude, Tim Bradley at the time, I was like, Tim Bradley and Danny Garcia really got some underrated resumes, bro. They got some stacked resumes. So let's go to it, all right? So, now a lot of these names aren't gonna be big. This is what separates the casuals from the hardcores, all right? Or at least the Johnny Come Latelys for the guys that's been in boxing. That we've been watching boxing. We understand like the significance of these names that Tim Bradley has on his resume, all right? All right, so we have Miguel Vasquez, right? All right, fought him in 2007. Now, for y'all that don't know who Miguel Vasquez is, I mean, bro, Miguel Vasquez he's still he's still active. I just clicked on his page, like, bro, he's still active. Miguel Vasquez, he done been in there with a lot of guys, bro. Josh Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Mickey Bay, for y'all, a lot of y'all probably don't know who Mickey Bay is, but like, he been in there with actually Miguel Vasquez, for y'all that don't know, has actually been in the ring with Canelo Alvarez, bro. This is when Canelo Alvarez was fighting at like welterweight, bro. But Miguel Vasquez has been in there with a lot of guys, bro. And and now that I'm looking up here, he's actually been in the ring with Miguel Cotto. I'm sorry, not Miguel Cotto. Canelo Alvarez twice. I don't nobody call that man Saul. But I'm looking. I just clicked on his page, and he's actually been in the ring with Canelo Alvarez twice. Canelo beat him the first time by split decision, and then came back and beat him in the second time by unanimous decision. But Miguel Vasquez, man, he's a veteran, bro. Been in the ring with a lot of guys, and Tim Bradley has a victory over him. Junior Witter. Now, a lot of y'all don't know who Junior Witter is, but bro, it was at one particular time in the UK, bro. The biggest fight in the UK was gonna be with Junior Witter and Ricky Hatton, bro. And for some reason, that fight never happened, bro. I don't know why, but I know that was a big fight. Junior Witter and Ricky Hatton, that was gonna be a big fight, bro. Junior Witter is very big in the UK. Well, was very big in the UK or whatnot. He has a victory over Junior Witter. All right, Edna Cherry. I don't expect you guys to really, think highly of him. Edna Cherry was a solid guy. I think he's real close with Keith Thurman. He's from Florida, if I want to say. He's a solid fighter, but I'm not gonna, say he should be around. But Kendall Holt, another good. I want to say that was a unification bout. I think that was a unification bout when he fought Kendall Holt, and I think he was dropped in that fight. All right. Lamont Peterson. Now, anybody that knows me know I think very highly of Lamont Peterson. Lamont Peterson is my dog, bro. I think very highly of Lamont Peterson, okay? I love Lamont Peterson. He was the first person to beat Lamont Peterson. All right. Ooh, Luis Carlos Abrego. Yeah, I think I did. Man, he's been in there. He's been in there with some Saddam Ali, some good names. That's not the best. That's not the best name though. So, but I do remember that was a hell of a fight. Devin Alexander, the first person to beat Devin Alexander when Devin Alexander was a top guy. Okay. Joel Casamayor. Now that was on the undercard of Pacquiao versus. Was it Pacquiao versus Marquez? I think it was Pacquiao versus Marquez 3. He stopped Joel Casamayor. Even though Casamayor was past his prime, he still has a victory over Casamayor. Has a victory over Manny Pacquiao, even though we thought he lost that fight. Technically, he has a victory over him. On paper, he has a victory over him. Ruslan Provodnikov, great back and forth action. Juan Manuel Marquez, bro, great man, bro. Come on, bro. The man got a victory over Juan Manuel Marquez, bro, and Pacquiao. Come on, bro. Like, bro, and not to mention, he beat Juan Manuel Marquez after Juan Manuel slept Pacquiao. Gotta be one of the greatest knockouts in boxing history, bro. I mean, slept him. At least gotta be one of the greatest pay-per-view knockouts in boxing. I mean, bro, he got a victory over Juan Manuel Marquez. All right, he should have had a victory over Diego Chavez, but I think they called that a draw. He got a victory over Jesse Vargas, Brett Rios. Like, bro, Tim Bradley has a stacked resume, bro. All right, whether y'all want to admit it or not, bro, Tim Bradley has a stacked resume. Now, of those guys that I just mentioned, right, which one do you think Tank Davis can beat? All right. Now, me personally, I think Tank Davis. I think Tank Davis at 135. I think Tank Davis would have beaten Brandon Rios. I think he. I don't know about 140 because we haven't really seen Tank at 140. But these are still some good guys. I think Tank would have beaten a prime Tank versus a prime Kendall Holt. I think Tank would have beaten him. But you know, I mean, listen. Tank is still young. We don't know how good Tank is yet, but I'm sure we're gonna find out his at least close to his maximum potential next year, in 2023. Bottom line, bro, I know a lot of people feel like you know, Tim Bradley is not a world champ. I mean, not a Hall of Famer, but I think he is. I mean, yes, he had his, you know, he was a unified champ at 140, a champ at 147. I do think that he ducked Amir Khan. That's for a separate video. At 140. But you know, what do you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?